Grace and peace, my brothers and sisters, and welcome to Greater Grace Temple, the city of David. I am the senior pastor, Bishop Charles H. Ellis III. I want to thank you for tuning in on today. Listen, there are so many other choices and opportunities to view other religious programming that are out here. So for you to tune in to Greater Grace Temple on today, I'm excited, and I pray that we will do something that will bless you and share something that will be beneficial to you on this day. Call somebody right now and let them know and invite them to join in with you and to view this service. I'm sure it's going to bless you real good. Don't forget, our service times are each and every Sunday. We are right here on the campus, outdoors, live with a worship service at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can stay in your cars and you can listen through the FM receiver as I am ministering out on a 3-foot stage right outside of the building here. It's a great time of fellowship while everybody is safe. It's a great time of coming together while we are socially distant. And I tell you, God has blessed us with a wonderful campus to accommodate an outdoor live worship service and experience. So you have my special invitation to come and to be with us each and every Sunday at 10 a.m. Also, I want to remind you that you'll have an opportunity to give during this telecast and during this service and during this presentation. You can go online at greatergrace.org and you can find the various ways to give, Cash App, or Givelify. They're right there on our website. You can also leave us your information and we can now put you on our electronic data list and registry. That means when things are going on here at Greater Grace Temple, we can make sure that you are aware and have an opportunity to participate. We also have a prayer line. It is 24/7. Someone is not always there on the line, but if you leave your name and your number, they'll be more than happy to get right back with you. Now, let's be blessed by the service on today.
If you were to ask 100 different people what they're looking for in a church, they'd probably give you 100 different answers. A life-changing word, an anointed music ministry, a place of genuine love, care, and support, a multiplicity of programs and outreaches that extend beyond the walls of the church. Most people would look for a church with a strong foundation, yet is open and receptive to 21st century ministry applications and methodologies. That's our vision and our mission here at Greater Grace Temple, the city of David. I'm Bishop Charles H. Ellis III, senior pastor, and Amazing Grace starts right now.
Grace and peace, beloved, and welcome to this special presentation of Amazing Grace. That's right, it's a special presentation because I've got some exciting news and some exciting things that I want to share with you on this telecast on today. You know, during this pandemic time, it has challenged all of us to see ministry different and to do ministry different. And many of you might not be able to go to your church. Maybe the sanctuary is closed. You're not having in-building, in-person services because of social distancing and other things that we're trying to do to maintain safety. And maybe you're relegated to just watching ministry online, whether that's social media or on television as you're watching right now. Well, I've got some exciting news and I might be able to help you, especially if you just want that feel of being at church. You want that feel of being in the congregation, of course, in a safe manner with safety protocols. I got something that I feel is really going to interest you, and I'm going to share it with you in this special presentation of Amazing Grace on today. But before I go into this, I want you to be blessed by the music ministry of our praise team. They're going to bless you with some awesome music. It's going to set your soul on fire. I'll be back in just a minute. Enjoy the music.
Go get, go get, go get. Tell yourself, go get, go get, go get, go get. Let's do verse 2. Your season of favor, your season of favor, your season of breakthrough, your season of breakthrough, your season of miracle. Go get, go get. Don't take back everything that the devil stole from you. Go get, go get, go get, go get it, go get it, go get it, go get your stuff, go get your stuff. Come on, everybody move, come on. I'ma get my stuff, I'ma get my stuff. Don't just sit on your couch, but go get your stuff. season of favor.
Your season of favor.
Your season of breakthrough.
Your season
I want to tell you,
breakthrough.
it's your season of miracle.
Go get it. Go get it. Go get
Yes,
it.
Lord.
Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it.
Go get it.
Go get it.
Come on.
Go get it.
Go get your stuff.
Go get your stuff.
I came to encourage you today. I'ma get my stuff.
I'ma get my stuff.
Somebody move right there in your house. Go get
Go
it.
get your stuff.
Yeah. I'ma get my
Get
stuff.
my stuff.
Come on, everybody. Say, oh. We're not just screaming, but we're sounding the alarm. Come on, you declare it. Come on, say, it's my season.
It's my season.
Put your hands on it. Come on. It's my season.
It's my season.
The devil didn't give it and he can't take it away. It's my season.
My season.
Oh, it's my season.
It's my season.
Come on, Crystal.
It's
Come
my
on.
season.
It's my season.
It's my season. Come on, somebody. Declare it right now. It's my season. It's my season. It's my season. Everything that the devil stole, I'm claiming it now. And increase. It's my season. Shout, it's my season. It's my season. Declare it now. It's my season. It's my season. Everything that the devil stole, it's mine. Oh, mine. It's my season. Shout, it's my season. Come on and shout it now. Declare it now. Shout, it's my season. It's my season. I won't take it back. It's mine. Oh,
I pray that you've been blessed by our music ministry on today. I tell you, I just thank God for some anointed minstrels that God has blessed us with here in the city of David. And I'm just excited and happy that I could share them with you during each of these telecasts that we bring to you each and every time that we come on this station. They just electrify my soul, and I just want to share them with you, and I certainly pray that you've been blessed by them. Listen, as I said to you earlier at the beginning of the telecast, I got some exciting news and some exciting things that I want to share with you, and that is that for each and every Sunday from 10 until 11:30 a.m., we have been celebrating a worship service like none other. Not inside this room. I just come in here to do production for the telecast that goes on television. But each and every Sunday, we are live in living color in our outdoor 90-minute service. That's from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. each and every Sunday. Bishop, but I thought people weren't gathering. Listen, we're not gathering here inside the building, but we're out on the campus in a very safe manner with all the safety protocols. Listen, you can kind of get in where you fit in, or you can find a place wherever you want to find a place, because God has blessed us with a wonderful 20-acre campus here that we call the City of David. You know, the history of this parcel of land here, these 20 acres, it used to be an amusement park called Edgewater. We used to come here as kids. It's hard to believe that there was an amusement park right in an urban city. But yes, right here on the City of David property, Edgewater Amusement Park. Back in the 60s, it was our Cedar Point, our Kings Island. Maybe in your area, it was our Six Flags or your Six Flags. It was a wonderful place, had a roller coaster right next door where Ellis Manor is, our apartment for seniors, had the Wild Mouse, the rotor that spin you around, and all of the rides and amusement attractions that any other amusement park has. Closed down in, I believe, 1975, and it lay vacant for 10, 12 years. We bought it in 1988. And brothers and sisters, look at what the Lord has done.
It's hard for me to believe when I drive up here every single day almost that this was the place where I amused myself with amusement rides as a kid. And now this is ours for the last 18 years. We came in here February 2002, so about 18 years we've been here. It's been our home of worship, and I called it the City of David. That's what my dad wanted to name it when he bought it. Never knew what we might do with this property, but God has blessed us again with a wonderful 89-unit senior citizen low-income apartment building. And we have so much more that I'm going to introduce you to and show you during this telecast. Well, thank God that he has given us this place. Thank God that he has given it to us for such a time as this. Let me take you around the City of David campus. As I said, we have our Ellis Manor Apartments for seniors. That's an 89-unit senior citizen low-income apartment. We built that while my dad was living. And God blessed myself and Trustee Martin Hardy to write a grant to the federal government. And we received $5.3 million to build this wonderful and this lovely edifice. And since 1994, when we moved the first residents in 1994 November, we have been right there. 26 years this coming November, we have been housing seniors in dignity and quality, helping them to live out their lives, not being warehoused, but being able to be fruitful and being able to be productive in a well-run, full activity senior facility. God has blessed us with this facility, and we give him all the praise and all the honor. You know, when my father passed, and of course, we were not in this building. The Lord blessed me to be the Solomon, as you were to say. My father thought that if we ever needed to build a facility, that we would have the property, and he was the David, and I'm the Solomon, to build this facility with the people of God and the Lord's help. And listen, I thought that I would bring my father and that I would locate his final burial on this property and on this acreage of land. And we have located him right in what we call the Bishop's Memorial Garden. As you can see, it is a wonderful and a lovely, tranquil place. It's a serene place. Many times people just come out, just to reflect, just to get their thoughts together, come out to read their Bible, or just to meditate on the goodness of God in their life. And it's just wonderful to have this place of serenity on the campus. And I thought that that was the least that we could do as a ministry. My father had been so instrumental in the building of this church and of this congregation from his duration of ministry from 1962 until 1996. Those 34 years was really the growing years of the church, and it was really attributed to my father's youthful and dynamic leadership. And of course, he was the most visionary man that anybody would ever know. So that's what we call the Bishop's Memorial Garden. Let me take you through our 3.5-acre God's Graceland Park. And that is the area that actually borders what we call the Rouge River that runs out all the way throughout Detroit, all the way into the Detroit River in the south side. This God's Graceland Park, it's a wonderful place that we have been able to activate and make available to the entire community. We have a wonderful reflecting pond with a bridge that goes up over it. Fish swim in there. You can feed fish in this reflecting pond. You can just reflect over it. You can just go on the bridge and just look at the fish and look at the water and the waterfall, and it just takes your mind away. It's like that Calgon moment. It's going to take you away from your troubles and from your worries. As you see, we have a wonderful playscape for our children because we've operated the daycare for years, and now we are part of the Head Start daycare program, and it's available to them as well, and also to the neighbors and to our communities. You can see the slides and all the activities where kids can come out in a safe place on safe campus. They can exercise themselves, they can play, they can have fun with their kids, with other kids, with their parents. and with their friends. And as we move forward in this park, you see now a wonderful gazebo. And I tell you, this gazebo has served many purposes. During the summer, I've taught Bible class out in this gazebo, and we've had close to 150 chairs at 12 noon as well as 7 p.m. at this gazebo. I go inside, I teach from the gazebo, and chairs are surrounding it, and it's presented a wonderful location and destination to be able to teach and to share the word of God to the people of God and all of those that want to come. Also, my brothers and sisters, we've had weddings out here. And I'm telling you, it becomes a wonderful, picturesque place if you want to have a wedding or a marriage ceremony or to enjoy nuptials. As a matter of fact, I just married a couple in the gazebo just a few weeks ago. Then we have our picnic shelter. There are family reunion groups that want to come. Sometimes our ministry and auxiliaries want to use the picnic area and use the God's Graceland Park for their recreational activities and for their functions, where they just want to come together, let their hair down, and just enjoy one another's company with some nice food. As you see, it comes equipped with the stationary grills, and you can do your ribs, you can do your meat, you can do your fish, your salmon, whatever on the grills out here. We can share all of our back-to-school festivals and immunizations of children and just all of those times when we're doing back-to-school activities. This campus is loaded, even the parking lot areas, with rides, with attractions, with all kinds of fun games. God's Graceland Park wouldn't be complete without showing you the track. It's a walking track or it's a running track that goes around the entire 3.5 acres of this park that we call and named God's Graceland Park. Well, Bishop, what are you showing me all this for? I'm just showing you the tremendous campus that God has given us here at the city of David. And listen, I could have never imagined that we would be in what we call and know now as a pandemic. I could have never imagined that we would have this big old sanctuary, 4,000 seats that God blessed us to build, that has really met our need, that has served as our home each and every Sunday for 2 services, Christian education. Not just that, but all kinds of conferences and revivals and funerals. When I think of all the people that have been buried from this auditorium, Rosa Parks and Aretha Franklin and Levi Stubbs and Ron Banks and Don Barden, the list just goes on and on and on. Emmanuel Stewart, one of the greatest boxing managers of all time, Tommy Hearns, Lennox Lewis, and many others that he has trained to box. This place has just served as a tremendous place. Representative John Conyers, who was the Dean of Congress for a few years. A lot of people have had their final farewells right from this auditorium, right from this sanctuary. But listen, not only that, we've had McDonald's Gospel Fest. We've had all kinds of concerts. The who's who in gospel music have appeared right on this pulpit, on this stage here. And that doesn't even include all of the illustrated sermons that I have brought forth over the years to hell and back, our staple during the Halloween season, and the whip, hammer, and cross that we present each and every Easter Passion Week. I'm telling you, this sanctuary has been everything that we've needed, and never could we have ever imagined, let me speak to myself, never could I have ever imagined that this sanctuary would be void of people. But listen, while the sanctuary is closed to the public, God has still got us doing and operating in ministry each and every time we come here. And I just want to show you what we're doing on Sundays, because many of you, like us, we were watching ourselves on TV, we were watching ourselves on social media, But it's not like gathering. It's not like coming together with your brothers and your sisters, of course, in a safe way. And we certainly don't want to put anyone in harm's way, and we don't want anyone to put us in harm's way. But we found a way to have each and every Sunday, as I said earlier, from 10 to 11:30 a.m., a campus service that is second to none. I mean, you can actually get in where you fit in. Some people just come, they stay in their cars with their kids. Some come, they go to God's Graceland Park, they let their kids play in the play area there on the playscape. Some come, bring their chairs, get out of their cars, and they come and they sit around the church campus closer to the building where there's shaded areas. Some are just taking chairs and sitting right there by their car or just around on the grass area. So listen, I know that there are a lot who are having what they call parking lot service, but listen, this is more than a parking lot service. This is an outdoor campus service right here at the City of David. Let me now take you into some of the exciting presentation of ministry that happens right here on the campus of Greater Grace Temple, the City of David, every Sunday from 10 to 11:30 a.m. Enjoy this video footage.
When it came to the Garden of Gethsemane, when Jesus began to think about all that he was going to have to go through, the Bible says that sweat ran down his brow like great drops of blood until he shouted out, "Father, let this cup pass." But thank God he had enough grace to say, "Nevertheless, not my will, but thy will be done." The devil was still trying to shame him. Even when he was nailed to that cross, a bloody mess, his face marred, his beard plucked out, the crown of thorn on his head, the whips on his back, and the people trying to shame Jesus. He saved everybody else, and he can't even save himself. If you be the Christ, come on down and save me too. You better be glad that he endured the cross. You better be glad that he despised the shame. And now the Bible said that he is sitting in the place of authority. He is sitting at the right hand of God in the seat of power. He's making intercession for you and for me. And I'm here to tell somebody that there are a lot of things that I've been ashamed of. I've been ashamed of them raggedy gym shoes I had. I've been ashamed of them pants that I had to wear that had the holes in them with the patches over them. I was ashamed of not having the best clothes. I was ashamed of driving that church van to high school. But there's something that I'm not ashamed of. And Paul said, I am not ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ. But it is the power of God unto salvation. Is there anybody that's got power? The only reason you got power is because Jesus endured the shame. He endured the cross. The only way that you can walk in victory is because he came a bloody mess. The only reason that you can walk in authority is because Jesus became sin. He became the shame of you. He became the shame of me. He became the shame of all of us. And because he was not ashamed of me, I'm not going to be ashamed of him. I will bless the Lord at all times. And his praise shall continually be in my mouth. I wish there was somebody that ain't too ashamed just to give God a praise. Give God a honk on their horns. Is there anybody that's not ashamed to give God a wave offering? Is there anybody that's not ashamed to give God a leap and thank him for the activity? feet on the rock of the stage. Is there anybody that was in a shameful place? But thanks be to God that's given me the victory. I don't have to walk in shame, but I can dance, I can leap, I can shout in victory because Jesus, He removed the shame and the stain of sin. Shout glory! Shout glory! I don't have to walk in sin. I don't have to walk in shame. I don't have to worry about who tries to bring up my past. Paul said, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. All things are passed away, and behold, all things are become new.
Listen, my brothers and sisters, I pray that you've been blessed by this special presentation of Amazing Grace on today. And again, I did all of this and put together this telecast just to show you and to invite you to come and to join us each and every Sunday. We're going to be outside on the campus every Sunday until the Lord says something different. Won't you come on out and enjoy yourself? Listen, if you worry about social distancing, you can stay right there in your car, or you can get out of your car and you can go take your chair, find a place that's not habitated. Listen, you can get in where you fit in. It's not one size fits all. It's a lot of sizes for everybody who has whatever needs they have. I want you to be my very special guest. Bishop, if it's raining, will you be there? Come rain, come shine. We're going to be right here in our outdoor service, 10 a.m. to 11:30. And thank God, up to now, we've had 8 weeks, and God has blessed us with tremendous weather. I just give God the glory and give him all the honor and the praise. And listen, if it's going to rain on Sunday, I just fervently pray, Lord, just give us that window from 10 to 11:30. It can thunder shower at 11:35. I'll just pray for the audio people bringing back speakers and all of that. But I'm gone. Listen, we've had great weather. God has been faithful to us, and we just want to be able to allow people to gather in a safe, social distancing way, not putting anybody in harm's way, and certainly we wouldn't want to put you in harm's way. So listen, be my very special guest. I want to familiarize you with the campus because sometimes you hear about a parking lot ministry and you say, that's a lot of cement. I don't think that's my cup of tea. But you do want to go, and you want to be involved where people are. You want to be able to congregate again, not on top of each other, but just to see your brothers and your sisters. Here's the place you can do it. We invite you to come. Be my very special guest every Sunday, 10 o'clock to 11:30, right here on the City of David campus. We're located at 23500 West 7 Mile Road. That's near Telegraph. You can't miss us. Won't you come out this coming Sunday? I would love to meet and to greet you safely and in a social distancing way. Each and every Sunday, my wife and I, we greet everyone that wants to greet us. The cars just simply drive by, and we are masked, and we just love, roll down that window, just speak to you, greet you, bless you, and allow you to move on about your way. Hopefully, you've enjoyed this telecast on today. I hope it wasn't a waste of your time, but I thought that I would just familiarize you with the campus of the City of David, the home of Greater Grace Temple, and invite you to be my very special guest in our Sunday outdoor campus service from 10 to 11:30 a.m. Listen, if you need prayer on today, you can call the telephone number that is on the screen. Our counselors are standing by. They'll be more happy to accommodate you and your prayer requests as best they can. And listen, always know that we, yours truly, and this congregation is praying for you, that God would be continually favoring and blessing you with prosperity, peace, health, and happiness. Enjoy, and let me know what you think about this telecast. Be blessed. Listen, I pray that you were blessed by our service and ministry presentation on today. And again, I don't ever want you to think that I take you for granted. You could have chosen any Christian programming to tune into on today, but I thank you for tuning in to Greater Grace Temple. We have enjoyed having you with us, and I certainly pray that you were enjoyed by the ministry presentation on today. Don't forget that if this service has been a blessing to you, and I know that it has been, we need you to help us and to sow a financial seed into the ministry and for the ministry, that we can continue doing the great work that God has ordained for us. You can do that by going on our website at greatergrace.org. The giving availabilities and opportunities are there through Givelify or through Cash App, or you can give through our bookstore. And again, it's right there on greatergrace.org. Take time to go on the website and begin to sow a seed. I promise you, it will return a harvest back unto you. Don't forget also, my brothers and sisters, that we have prayer counselors standing by the phone lines 24/7. The line is available. They're not there 24/7, but they check the lines all the time, and they'll be more than happy to call you back if you leave the information and to make sure that they can help you as best they can according to the will of God. That telephone number is there on your screen. It's also there on our website. And we need you to connect with us. You can do that by leaving your information right there on our website. And now we can get you electronically connected to our database. And guess what? Every time something is going on here at Greater Grace Temple, you'll get a notification. You will understand and you will know that we have this or that going on. And maybe something is going to interest you or be of benefit to you. So please go on the website again. You can give, you can ask for prayer, and you can also get connected to us from this day forward. Well, thank you again for giving us some of your time on today and tuning in. And believe me, we believe that God is blessing you. We're praying for you. And I want you to know that I love you to life. And there's nothing you